Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Shauna and we're going to get into the very first makeup basket of the year. So before we get into picking the products, I'm going to quickly show you what's in my actual everyday makeup basket, and then I'm going to show you where I store my makeup because it's all kind of brought out right now so I can sort through it and pick what I want for my basket. So in here are my current mostly project pan items and then the really utilitarian kind of stuff to do my makeup. Like I have one pressed powder in here. I have my one highlighter. It's the e.l.f. Highlighter. I have my bronzer in here. Lots of just project pan items. So I'm just gonna, this is the one that, the little drawer that needs to get gone through before I start bringing in new products. And I think this should be clean. It's been a little while. So I'm gonna sort through this really quick and then we'll get into picking the products once you have seen the collection. Okay, not much to go through there. I'm just gonna take these out of here. It's a pomade and then Becca highlighter in Opal. I also took out some brushes to be clean. Other than that, I have my mascaras, two mascaras, my face concealer. I have two brow gels. This is not in a project pan because you can't really see anything from it. So I really want to focus on this to use it up. Same with this Quo pencil. It's pretty close, I think, so I really want to focus and use that up as well. I'm gonna go wash these bins out. They are really, really dirty, and then we'll pick some products. Hello everyone, welcome to my bathroom. So before getting back to the video, I wanted to show you where I store my makeup, and I do that in two places. The first is my bathroom, and this is relatively new. This is all of it. Well, this is all of it that is in my bathroom. You'll get a better shot of what's in all of these drawers when we get back to the footage of me picking my makeup, and you'll be able to see that. But the basic lay of the land in here are nail polishes down here. This is the new in drawer. I got some Fenty for Christmas. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen I purchased this a couple weeks ago. There's some Quo products I purchased with PC points. They have some other gifts in there. Palettes are all at the top. One is here. This is something I got in a subscription box. And this section is basically everything that doesn't fit in there. And it's complexion products at the back, foundations, powders at the front, and then one eyeshadow that doesn't fit. There's some lip liners here. And then on this side, we have, it's kind of just what fits. So I have some blushes and things there, concealers here. Well, these are like cream blushes. And here, this is blushes and primers, and then we have more blushes and one other primer. This is all potted shadows, lipsticks, and then those two are lip glosses. So that is everything. And now I'll show you just the second location before we get into the makeup basket. Okay, the second location is my closet. This is it. There is no pre-tidying done here as well. And then makeup sits right at the bottom. This will all be pulled out too. I'm sorry for the lighting. I won't be here long. This is my everyday makeup basket, literally, where everything is going to go. Those are the palettes that are kind of out right now, and my brushes. That is it. And there's usually a second kind of basket of additional products that are in here too. That's those are my two locations. Okay, we're back. We are all clean, at least as best as I could. I also got my green little box. This is generally for overflow products. Everything will fit in here. And I'm going to pick first and then I'll organize second. A really big goal of mine this year is to figure out exactly where I stand on all of my products. One of the biggest problems I realized by the end of 2020 is that my project pan was really big and I was really able to focus on those products, but there's just so much stuff that I haven't used like ever. So the point of my goal for this makeup basket is to figure out how I feel about my makeup products, because there's stuff that here, complexion products, that I have never tried, even powders, or maybe I tried it once and I have no idea what it's like. And putting something in for just 1 or 2 weeks, or using it once or twice, is enough to get an idea of if I like it or not. And so one of my goals this year is to have a collection that I love. And I don't know if I love this foundation because I've never used it. So there's a lot of stuff sitting in here that's just, I don't know. So hopefully this makeup basket will allow me to do that. And I have a smaller project pan, but using this a couple of times in the month won't detract from my goal of, finishing this up. And even if it does, even if I don't finish this, because I have been trying out the rest of my collection through this series, that's okay with me. Some categories I don't really have anything in, like I just have 2 things and I'm perfectly fine with what I'm using. But most categories I'm hoping to try something new this month. So the foundation I'm going to roll in is actually this Maybelline foundation, because I have the powder that's currently open as my last press powder. So I feel like if there's a time to use this, it's when I have the powder out. And then I actually think I'm also going to roll in, you know what? I was going to roll this in, but I think it's too dark for me right now. So I think that's good for foundation. As for powder, I do have this guy, but again, I have too many powders I'm not sure about, and I want to try out my Glossier powder. So this is what the point of this basket is for. I can house all of my 100 uses products all in here. These are just 2 that are floating around, and they can still be accessible if I want to use them, but they don't necessarily have to be in my everyday kind of makeup drawer. So I'm going to pull in that powder because it's kind of in this little category here. I have my other foundations. These are the 2 foundations that I'm keeping in this rotation. I do have a couple of other things in here. I do have this ColourPop highlighter. I had decluttered it at one point, but the thing is I had never tried it, probably just swatched it. I don't know what color this is. I don't know, I don't know if the color is Star Bright or if that's the name of the formula, but I'm gonna put this highlighter in so I can get a feel of that. And I think that's it for this little bin. Now, this one that's been sitting in the back, I have concealers here, my potted ones as well. And I actually think I want to try, so there's this matte concealer at the back, and I actually want to try this together with its corresponding foundation. So I don't think I'll try it this month. So I actually think I'm not going to put in any concealers. Okay, so this next drawer is basically kind of what fits. This is all Patrick Ta here, obviously you can see that. And then these are primers and then kind of leftover mascaras. I want to try this L'Oreal primer. I've never tried it before. I think it's brand new, so I want to get an idea on that guy. The rest are blushes here, and then you can see the Glossier blushes there. I think, I actually want to try this MAC blush. This is in Melba. I think that's really nice. And then I'm also going to bring in, I think this one would be really nice for this time of year too. This is in Mocha. So I'll bring in both of my both of these MAC. Okay, so I changed my mind. I'm not going to put in Mocha, but I am going to put in this Tarte blush. It has never been used, not once, and it is in Party. I feel like a lot of us got this as a birthday gift. So I'm going to put in Melba and then this one. This highlight also, look at this. It's never been used. Should I put this in too? I feel like I should put this in. So I can try these together, maybe mix them. Like if I don't like this, I'll at least have this. I'm going to put both of those in. So this is the fun drawer. It has all the lip products and then the eye products. One of the things I want to do this year is hopefully use more of my single shadows. So these are all of them. And what I think I want to do is have one be the feature of every month. Like pull one out and it be the single shadow that I go for if I want one, which I often do. And I think for this month, I want to use this one. This is the Revlon Color Stay in Praline. It's a really beautiful color. Really, really great for one shadow looks. Well, they all are. That's why they're here. So this month's shadow is going to be Praline, and I'll rotate one in every month. There are exactly 12 shadows here, so I can do that. As for lip products, I'm just going to walk you through all the drawers because this is a good opportunity to see what I have in my collection. I have two Fenty glosses here. I have my Kosas Trio. I have this e.l.f. Ride or Die lip balm. And this is actually an eyeshadow from e.l.f. that doesn't fit anywhere. This drawer, we have my Tower 28 glosses. This is a Wet n Wild gloss, and then this Fenty gloss as well. That one was a gift. So were both of those Fenty glosses. And then these are all of my lipsticks, other than the ones that are currently in Project Pans. There might also be two MAC lipsticks kind of hanging around somewhere. So this is kind of how they all fit. We got these MAC ones, all of my Generation G. I got my Bite glosses, or my Bite lipsticks. There's another MAC. This is a Becca lipstick. This Maybelline. This color is awesome. I really like this. And this Pat McGrath, it is so beautiful. I wore this in an Instagram post recently. Well, maybe not all that recently, but in December. Let me just think about this for a second. I currently have a clear gloss in a project, and then I also have a gloss that's a bit like this Wet n Wild already in. And then I have kind of that matte Bite lipstick already in. So I think I'm thinking this could be the opportunity for maybe something bold. I just swatched the Kosas lip gloss. I think this could be really fun. I'm going to put that here. And then I'm also thinking about putting in Rhubarb. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And then I have Hug Me as well from MAC that's sitting in my closet little makeup bin. Okay, I'm gonna put in Modesty as well. Yeah, that might be a lot, but this is my first makeup basket, so let's just play a bit. Okay. And the last thing I want to do is bring in an eyeshadow palette. I've been keeping those palettes in my drawer, or sorry, in my everyday kind of makeup shelf like you've already seen, but I want something different than these two. And then this is like a little single shadow situation. Some of my favorites. I want to put in something else. These will always be there until I hit my goals on them. I want to do something different. So let me just bring out all my palettes. That's everything. That's all I own. So I actually think I got this for Christmas from my mom. I'm really kind of excited. I used it once and I want to use it a little bit more. So I think this will be the palette that I put in. Should I put in one more? I feel like maybe, okay, hold on. If this is gold, let me just keep that. I'm gonna just keep this open on the side here. I want something that's maybe a little bit different. This one is just kind of like really springtime to me. I got a lot of use out of this in the spring. I want something that's different from that. And I feel like if I put in one of these, it's not different enough at the moment. Do I want the rose gold? Is this the rose gold? I haven't used this in a while and it would be a nice accompaniment, I think. So that's a candidate for sure. Or do I put in this one? Okay, I think I decided I'm gonna put in this guy. I think these shades, I think they'll be complementary. Like I have these golds up here, but then you have like this one that is kind of in the realm. And I think that like these pinky colors, pinky rose gold, go good well with gold, or sorry, mauves. So I think that those are going to be the two palettes that I use, one new and one old. Okay, that's everything I'm putting in this month, the new and the old. I decided I'm going to take out that e.l.f. highlighter I showed you because I have two and that's not in a project. And then I have these 100 uses products right here. And this other project pan item will be available to use. Like it will just be hanging around, but I don't think it will be in the basket. So here's the basket. And now I'm going to put everything inside the basket. There it is. Okay, there it is. I don't know what to do with this. Maybe I'll just put it back there. There we go. Okay, here it is. Those two are still visible at the front. This is just my usual way of storing the things that generally stand upright, like concealers, mascaras, brow and lip products. I have those two little, the hourglass powder and then this cream shadow just at the front so you can still see them. I then have my 3 foundations, 1, 2, 3. My highlighter is just kind of where it can be. Got my 2 primers, my spray, and then that long palette back here. The other palette this is all blush, bronzer, and powder right here. So that's everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, let's not forget, I always keep my highlighting brush in here. Well, all my other brushes are separate. Same thing with my like inner corner eye brush. It's just a habit. And then I put my little beauty blender there, and that's the basket. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you again around here soon. Bye.